Welcome back to the Grand Championship for the Gridiron Throne recap show. I'm your host, Zachary Breen. These are my thoughts. Week 5 has delivered some wild upsets and major shifts in the standings. We've got it all and more right here. Plus, we've got a major moment to highlight. Let's jump into it. Tater Salad versus Twin Pine Plutoniums. Twin Pine Plutoniums got his groove back, cruising past Tater Salad with a 141 to 93 point victory. Tater Salad struggled to get much going, while Twin Pine Plutoniums are looking solid as they bounce back from a tough Week 4. A commanding win for the Twin Pine. Farmington Frogs versus a really good football team. This one was a shocker. Farmington Frogs delivered an upset, defeating a previously dominant Really Good Football team 154 to 127. Really Good Football team may need to recalibrate after their first stumble in a while. Really Good Football team still stands in first place in the division, but is looking close after what we can only explain as
Slayer.
11%ers versus IDK What I'm Doing. The 11%ers were unstoppable, securing a dominant 132 to 88 point win over IDK What I'm Doing. The 11%ers are quietly climbing the standings, while IDK What I'm Doing has had a rough week, putting up their lowest score of the season. I mean, 88 points? Really, dude? And you had COVID? Come on, man. Can they bounce back next week? We will see. Hey Arnold versus Sir Reginald. This one went down to the wire, but Sir Reginald edged out Hey Arnold with a narrow 129 to 128 point win. It's heartbreak for Hey Arnold, who nearly secured their first victory of the season. 1 point was all it would take, but Reggie had other plans. Reggie, meanwhile, escapes with a W and keeps their season alive. Perk Angels versus Rajtown. In a high-scoring showdown, Rajtown came out on top, defeating the Perk Angels 156 to 135. Rajtown is back to their winning ways after a tough Week 4 loss. Despite this, he still seems to be on the sensitive side. Chin up, little angel. We're all rooting for you. Perk Angels are still looking strong despite the defeat and still beat the median this week. Skitty beady bada booda bada bada buddy beady bada boo versus Rebranding in Progress. Skitty beady bada booda bada dominated in this one, defeating Rebranding in Progress 159 to 126. Skitty beady bada bada booda bada is on fire with their third straight win and one of the highest scores of the week. Rebranding in Progress after last week's upset win couldn't keep the momentum going here. Let's look ahead to Week 6. Here's what's on tap. Perk Angles versus Tater Salad. Tater Salad looks to build on dominant Week 5 performance, while the Perk Angles will be trying to rebound after a tough showing. We're locking in with the Perks this week purely because CJ keeps grabbing doo-doo stinky butt loser QBs and then victory lapping them. Knock it off. Rebranding in Progress versus Really Good Football team. Ryan is looking to recover after their loss, while JB will be trying to spoil their comeback. This one could be interesting. Right now, our advanced analytics are calling this anyone's game. Then we have Skitty Beauty Bada Booda Bada versus IDK What I'm Doing. Skids are flying high after their huge win, but IDK What I'm Doing needs to regroup and
Big back. I'm coming for you, motherfucker. I've had you marked on the calendar all season. You think you can hang with me? I got news for you. You can't. Booda Bada out.
I'm being told there was a technical difficulty and Planet Z is looking into it. Moving on. Hey Arnold 13 versus Rajtown. Hey Arnold is still searching for their first win, but they've been getting closer every week. Rajtown is looking to avoid the upset and trap game and stay out on top. Farmington Frogs versus Sir Reginald. Fresh off his Kingslayer victory, the Farmington Frogs take on Sir Reginald, who eked out a close win in Week 5. Can the Farmington Frogs keep the momentum going? And finally, the 11%ers versus Twin Pine Plutoniums. Both these teams are heating up right now. The Twin Pine Plutoniums look to reestablish themselves as a dominant team. That's all we have for this week's recap and preview. Will we see another Kingslayer performance? Will Hey Arnold finally get that elusive first win? Tune in next week for all the answers. Until then, keep those lineups set and good luck in Week 6.